Breaking news coming your way, the JDU-BJP war has only intensified now. Recently appointed BJP National Secretary Rameshwar Chaurasia has now blamed Nitish Kumar for the Godhra train burning incident. Chaurasia, BJP leader from Bihar, said that Nitish as railway minister could have avoided the incident from happening on the Sabarmati Express. In fact, Chaurasia has asked the JDU men to dump Nitish. Associate editor Atish Srivastav is now with us with more details. Atish, is anybody within the BJP even bothered to arrest this damage that is likely to the NDA with this escalating war of words?
Well, it seems that this war of words will continue, Maha. The gap is widening between BJP and JDU. In fact, BJP Bihar unit is here in Delhi. Will be meeting Rajnath Singh shortly, and they will be conveying that Narendra Modi is the leader who Bihar unit also wants to be the face for 2014. Bihar unit have conveyed it before as well that if need be, they can contest all seats all alone. And that is what has been happening because Nitish Kumar has made it amply clear that when Modi is being projected, JDU will not be there. So obviously, there are voices within BJP that let us not allow JDU to dictate terms. If they want to move ahead separately, let them do it because BJP and JDU both knows for sure that they have to be ready for a life without each other. Now BJP leaders have started to target Nitish Kumar as well. You see Rameshwar Chaurasia targeting Nitish Kumar. In fact, BJP leaders have been saying this, that even after Godhra, Nitish Kumar remained to be a cabinet minister and he completed full one term as chief minister with support of BJP. Now at that time, Narendra Modi was also a very important leader and he was chief minister of Gujarat. Why didn't he withdraw support that time? So obviously these things are now being cropped up. There will be a bit of war of words in days to come.
Well, Atish, it appears that Nitish's jibes against Modi only seem to be consolidating the support for the Gujarat chief minister as of now within the BJP. Let's move on now. The BJP and JDU standoff, in fact, continues, and Narendra Modi supporters in BJP's Bihar unit are now in Delhi and will be meeting BJP President Rajnath Singh at the party office at 11 this morning. In fact, Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Sushil Modi will also be meeting party seniors on the 18th. This meeting comes after BJP took a tough stand over Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's riot act against projecting Narendra Modi as the NDA's prime ministerial candidate.
हमने जो कहा है उस पर पार्टी को डिसीजन लेना है। पार्टी का कोई इंडिविजुअल जो है क्या कह रहा है उसके जवाब देने की जरूरत नहीं है। हमको नहीं लगता है कि किसी की अकेले कोई अहमियत है। जब राजनाथ सिंह जी खुद कह रहे हैं कि नहीं साहब, हमारे यहाँ परंपरा है कि पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड इन सब चीजों का फैसला लेता है, तो फिर दूसरा कोई इंडिविजुअल कहता है उसका कोई बहुत मतलब तो नहीं है। इसलिए कलेक्टिवली पार्टी क्या डिसाइड करती है वो हमारे लिए मायने रखता है।
Well, the party has declined to dump Modi and advised Nitish to target UPA government instead of targeting Modi, virtually rejecting Nitish Kumar's demand to root out Modi for the top job. The BJP said that it will not tolerate unfounded inferences against Narendra Modi.
It is unfortunate if they concentrate their energies on our chief ministers and dilute the cause of removing the UPA.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता नरेंद्र मोदी हैं, वो सेकुलर थे, सेकुलर हैं और मुझे किसी के सर्टिफिकेट की आवश्यकता नहीं है।
We know our limit. It is not for Sitaraman to react like this. And if she has read our political and the economic resolutions, so she will be happy to contradict his own her statement.
हम LI हैं NDA के, तो अपनी राय हम रखी है। वो बड़े दल हैं, उनसे हम लोगों ने कहा है, एक राय उनसे हम लोगों ने रखी है, तो इसीलिए हम नहीं समझते हैं कि इसमें कुछ भी गलत है।
राजनीति में समझौते होते हैं, लेकिन कुछ बुनियादी उसूल हैं, उनसे समझौता नहीं हो सकता है। अगर कोई कहे कि सत्ता में बने रहोगे, धर्मनिरपेक्षता से समझौता कर लो, नहीं करेंगे। सत्ता में रहें या बाहर जाएं, नहीं होगा समझौता। बहुत सारे उसूल हैं। न्याय के साथ कोई करेगा समझौता कर लो। समाज के कुछ लोग जो बहुत आगे हैं, उनके सामने भी कुछ कठिनाइयां आई हैं, सिर्फ उन्हीं को दूर कर दो, बाकी समाज के सब तबके को छोड़ दो, तो ये तो बुनियादी सिद्धांत से समझौता हम लोग नहीं कर सकते। हम लोग तो सबको साथ लेकर चलेंगे, समाज के सब तत्व की कठिनाई को देखेंगे। देश प्रेम से चलेगा, मोहब्बत से चलेगा, भाईचारे से चलेगा, सद्भाव से चलेगा, गले मिलने से चलेगा, सबकी इज्जत करने से चलेगा। इसमें कभी टोपी भी पहननी पड़ेगी, कभी टीका भी लगाना पड़ेगा, और सबको बराबर की खुशी के साथ स्वीकार करना चाहिए। इस देश में कोई एक राज्य को आगे बढ़ाने का अगर कोई कार्यक्रम या कोई, जिसको आजकल बोलचाल की भाषा में मॉडल कहा जाता है, वो दूसरे के लिए उपयोगी हो, ये कोई आवश्यक नहीं। अब बहुत लोग विकसित राज्य को भी विकास होता रहे उसी को विकास मान लेते हैं। हम लोग तो विकास में बहुत पीछे रहे हैं, अगर हम विकसित हो रहे हैं तो इसकी चर्चा होगी। और अब बिहार में कुछ काम हो रहा है तो कई जगहों पर, खास करके जो पिछड़े इलाके के लोग हैं, न सिर्फ देश में बल्कि देश के बाहर भी, वो देखते हैं, उनके मन में उम्मीद की किरण पैदा होती है। उनको लगता है कि अगर बिहार आगे बढ़ सकता है तो हम भी आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, इसलिए चर्चा होती है। बिहार में विकास की अपनी कहानी है।
Now, correspondent Rohit Singh is now joining us with the latest details from Patna over this escalating war of words. Rohit, what is the JDU's future course of action now? It doesn't seem to be working. The fact that Nitish Kumar's jibes against Narendra Modi have only seemed to consolidate its support for Narendra Modi in the BJP.
Absolutely, the Bihar BJP unit is now completely in a huddle, and they have now rushed to Delhi because the Bihar BJP leaders, especially CP Thakur, Giriraj Singh, these are all supporters of Narendra Modi. They are very infuriated with the kind of jibes and pot shots that Nitish Kumar had taken at Narendra Modi yesterday, and also questioning his secular credentials. So they are very angry, and in fact they have left short while back for Delhi, and at around 11 in the morning they'll be meeting Rajnath Singh, and their discussions will be held. And also it is learned that they would be telling the party chief Rajnath Singh that it is better to snap ties with the JDU, because everyone in Bihar wants that, Bihar BJP in fact wants that Narendra Modi must be projected as the prime ministerial candidate if it has to perform well in general election. And as far as Nitish Kumar is concerned, yes, Nitish Kumar has put BJP on notice for next 8 months. He has said that you must announce a prime ministerial candidate till December. So right now the JDU is waiting and watching the entire development in the BJP, but it looks like it's just matter of time that the NDA breaks and JDU and BJP walks on a different path.
Well, the gap is certainly widening between the JDU and the BJP over that issue. Rohit Singh, many thanks for joining us with those details. In fact, Nitish Kumar virtually trying to dictate terms to BJP over choosing the NDA's prime ministerial candidate. Over to my colleague Ruchika Tomar now on how the JDU leader plans to checkmate Narendra Modi.
Well, Nitish Kumar has pulled back no punches. He's given a clear-cut ultimatum to the BJP, to the NDA, to decide what it wants to do ahead. And here's what the 5 points that Nitish Kumar has put out, the criteria that he's made. He said the prime ministerial candidate must have secular credentials. The second criteria that Nitish Kumar has put out, the prime ministerial candidate must be committed to inclusive growth. The third criteria spelled out by Nitish Kumar, prime ministerial candidate cannot pitch for uniform civil code. The fourth one, prime ministerial candidate but must not raise the issue of Article 370 on Jammu and Kashmir. And the fifth criteria raised by Nitish Kumar, that the prime ministerial candidate must not raise Ayodhya as election issue. He may not have taken any names, but the hint is clear and direct from Nitish Kumar.
Well, absolutely, the hit was clear there. It was Narendra Modi yesterday that Nitish Kumar was targeting, and that certainly hasn't gone down too well with the BJP. Many thanks, Ruchika. Let's now take a look at what else is making news across the country.